Hello, welcome to Coffeeshop Talk with Uncle Roger. Okay, today actually very sweet, bad luck. Why? My xiao asked me to go and buy essential in the supermarket. Oh, so I go lah. I go down and drive. Then car cannot start. No battery. Well, luckily, Uncle Roger is smart. Uncle Roger got many the friend I walk the group 江湖time a lot of friend. So I know this guy run the Victor. He run the car workshop. Wow, workshop is the very professional. But more importantly, the Victor, oh, young and handsome. Wow, like the Korean oppa. So I call him, and he has his guy to help me fix the battery issue. Wow, so touched. Then I think, yeah, in the circuit breaker time everybody the car not use a lot. So maybe I can ask him because he expert ask him to teach us some tips how to protect our car. Oh. And luckily the last week I learned the zoom from my granddaughter. Now I know how to zoom people. I going to zoom him now. All the girls faster see. Very handsome one. Like Uncle Roger young that time. Same handsome. Okay? Now let's see what tips he has for us. Hello, young man.
Hi, Uncle Roger. How are
Hi.
you during the COVID period?
Yeah, I'm very good. Today the car cannot start, so I have to send to you. So this young man I like very much. Even uncle, before the COVID already every time the car cannot start. Although I 65 but my gadget inside a lot, right? Many gadget. So my car battery always die. So I thought it would be good to ask an expert like you although you very young, I know you are very experienced. So like me, very smart. Okay, be like Uncle Roger. So try to so that you can advise our viewers here. How can we protect our car in this circuit breaker period, so that when they leave the circuit period, when it comes to the 1st of June, all the car can start. If not, everybody have to call you. All right. Okay. Or maybe you introduce yourself first.
Okay, sure. So basically, I'm Victor here. Thank you, Uncle Roger, for inviting me. I'm the manager of a car garage called Weng Kee Motor. We've been around for more than 48 years old. So for me, myself, I've been in this line for more than 15 years, and we specialize in vehicle servicing and as well as accident repairs and spray painting. So I understand during this COVID period, especially for this period of time, there are a lot of inquiries on people having difficulty in starting the car. So I understand that most of our cars are parked there unused because we have nowhere to go. So there are actually some tips for you to maintain the car so that when you want to use it, you'll be able to use it. Then what's the use? This is what is the main use of a car, right? Okay, so I have these six.
Before you go on, just want to check. Are you open first? You talk so much, right? Sekali you tell me you not open. Then my cars cannot start. Then who I call?
Okay, Uncle Roger, don't worry. Okay, so during this COVID period, we are open. We are considered as an essential service. However, there are some restrictions to us by the government. For example, we are not allowed to do regular servicing. For example, engine oil change and stuff like that. So we are allowed to do other things like emergency repairs, breakdowns, accident and stuff. Yeah.
I see.
So in any case, if you have any difficulty, feel free to call us. We'll let you know whether it is able to be done or it can't be done.
Okay, very good. That's why I like you. Yeah. So what is the first tip you want to share with us?
Okay, I think for me I have six tips for you all to preserve your car during this COVID period. First and foremost, I think that in terms of safety, brakes are very important. Advise the first tip not to engage your handbrake, meaning to say your parking brake. It is so. Okay, engaging your handbrakes during this period of time when your car is not used, it will cause your brakes to stuck to your brake disc or drum. And when this happens, you have difficulty in moving the car. So basically your brakes will be jammed. So first tip is not to engage it here.
So let's say for car like Uncle Roger one is the new car, very advanced one, no, use the button one. Can we still disengage?
Yeah, you can still disengage. So basically you can put it up. It's a button for you to put up and press it down. So basically you just put it to parking mode and don't engage the parking brake.
Okay. So what then how about the car? That means people can just push my car away. If I don't put on the brake.
Okay, because your car is in most of the car now is auto transmission. So when your car is basically in a parking mode, your transmission or your gearbox is basically locked. So in other words, it's actually not movable unless you check your car up. Yeah. Okay. Which is unlikely. So.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Expert is expert.
So if your car is a manual car, I would advise to put a wheel choke. So a block or a triangular material, basically just to stuff it in as a stopper for your tires will be good enough.
I know. That one, the one like a wooden thing put below the tire, right?
Yeah, smart, Uncle Roger.
Yes, very smart. Because last time I see a lot. My time, I have seen a lot of people do that. I thought it's because their car spoiled. Actually, it's because they don't want to engage the brake. Now I know after so many years. Okay, very good. What is the other advice that you have for us?
Okay, total got 6 tips. We have covered one. The second one will be how you protect your car, your exterior of your car. So basically, it's either the best way is to park your car indoor, make sure that it's safe. It is basically safer and cleaner. And also, when you're parking your car indoors, we prevent yourself from using cover. You know, car cover, silver color one.
Yes.
A lot of people like to use it, but it's not advisable to use it indoor because you trap moisture inside, and especially Singapore weather is very humid. We want to evaporate moisture as fast as possible, but it is trapped inside. And if metal pieces are exposed, your paint, for example, that's scratched and stuff, busting on the exterior. So unless your car is parked on an open car park, it's advisable to use a good car cover. And also to prevent any, to minimize moisture contacting your car paint, right? It is good to, and also apply a coating of wax so that to minimize moisture contact. This is the second tip I will give all our viewers over here and also our Uncle Roger here.
Okay, very good. Car is inside the cover one, so I no need to buy the covering. No really.
Yeah. So that's the best place to park.
Okay.
So here comes the third one. So we talk about protecting exterior. We also need to protect interior. Now that we are not going to use the car for so long, we need to make sure that the car has to be clean inside. So we want to take out all the trash and give a good vacuum inside because especially people who have kids, you tend to have kids eating biscuit, food, crumbs will definitely drop inside. Old newspaper, water bottles, so on and so forth will attract pests, and this is the worst thing that you want inside.
Yeah,
imagine when you want to use the car, you open up, you find cockroaches. Yeah.
So actually the day got the xiao qiang in my car. Then my xiao wei scream and hold my hand. That is the first time in 30 years she hold my hand. Wow, actually not bad. But really, got the xiao qiang is no good. So yes, and now also I see a lot of the animal come out. All the human inside the house, the animal come out. So if there's a food in the car, they may also try to break into your car, I think. Yeah, very good advice. Later go back, all my Maggie mee, I better go and keep. Yeah.
Better go and keep. So I covered the first and second and the third tips, and now we go on to the fourth tip. So a lot of times, right, it's a good habit to fill up your tank to the fullest when you're trying to store the car for a long time. Why is it so? We want to reduce gas tank condensation because fuel tend to degrade when it is oxidized. So when fuel is degraded, you are like pumping a cheap petrol. It's like pumping a cheap petrol inside. You spend so much money on pumping petrol, especially in Singapore. It's so expensive. You want to maintain the quality of the petrol. So you want to reduce moisture that's contacting to our fuel. So to do that, maximize the space in the tank so that there's less environmental air inside. When there's less environmental air inside, it means that there's less moist. When less moist, less oxidation.
Yeah, especially
So
now
this is the fourth tip.
Especially now cannot go JB and pump. So must put full tank. Then
yeah. So even if you want to go JB, make sure you have a 3/4 full.
Yeah, wait. This time now you go JB, come back, you need to quarantine 14 days. Your tank also finish. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Okay, so here comes the fifth tip. So for parking our cars for more than 1 month, because our COVID have been 2 months already, so 1 month has passed, another month to go. So we want to keep our tires inflated properly. Why is it so? Okay, when your tires is at the correct pressure, right, it prevents cracking on the side walls and also flat spots. What are flat spots? Imagine the tire should be round, and if it's deflated and it's contact to the ground, and if you're parked there maintaining this shape for a long period of time, when you start your car moving, there is a very flat surface on the tire which cannot be removed. It can be only removed after you roll for a long time, which is very dangerous for us, especially in Singapore. Sometimes it rains. So what we want to prevent is a flat spot, and also to maintain the quality of the tire to prevent cracking on it. Okay. So make sure you inflate your car tires properly before you park it for a long time.
Wow, later I need to go and pump the air, because I always like I like the thin thing, like the sport car type. Because later I cannot drift. But I think pump to the max. Okay.
If you like the low profile one, only a little bit of air inside, Uncle Roger. Once it leaks out, it will deflate a lot.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So here comes the last tip, which is the most important, is your battery maintenance.
Well, very important.
So this is the most inquiry that we have during this period. Yeah, the most important one. So basically, if your car battery is connected to your battery is connected to your car, power will be drained because your car sucks power even when you are parked. This is especially when you have a lot of gadgets, like Uncle Roger, you mentioned that you have a lot of gadgets in your car. Your alarm system, your onboard computers, memories for seat position, radios, climate controls, all these will consume power even when your car is parked. When your key is out, when your car is locked, you are sleeping at home, your car is still consuming power. So typical model old model cars should be able to park at least 2 to 3 weeks without the battery dying. But modern cars and Uncle Roger, you are so hip, right? So many gadgets inside.
Yes.
There's plenty of power-hungry gadgets that will only last you 2 weeks or sometimes even less than 1 week before your battery is fully dead. So cars like Mercedes, BMW, all these have a lot of gadgets. Usually less than 2 weeks without driving it, there's a chance that the battery will die. Battery life also depends on a lot of things. It also depends on the age of the battery, the weather, and how often you drive. So it's very difficult to gauge. There's no definite answer for me to tell you, Uncle Roger, your car can last 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or 1 week. It depends on the condition of a battery. But a rule of thumb is try to drive it once a week at least. So when we are driving, we are talking about 10 minutes drive, not go down the multi-story, come back 2 minutes, 3 minutes, park your car. So because we want it to charge up the entire system, you need at least about 10 minutes drive. So some people will ask me, is idling enough? Well, if you ask me, right, the best way is to drive your car up. Idling, it will be better than nothing. But why I recommend driving up? Because we want the fluid, the engine oil, transmission oil, to run in your system so that it wouldn't settle down to the bottom. So the top part completely dry without lubricant. What is the use of lubricant? You want the lubricant to be at every component. So if you park it for a long time, 1 month, it probably settle down to the bottom. So the top part will be, there's no lubricant for it to drive, to move the parts. So the best way to drive it up, you can first start charge your battery. Second, lubricate all the components. So this is the best way to do it.
Yes.
And of course,
Sorry, again?
Yeah, some people will tell me, can I disconnect my battery? Of course, you can disconnect your battery, but it's not really realistic in this sense because we are not parking for half a year or 1 year. If you're a car collector, you have 10 cars. So 9 cars is put there to store for many months. So it's good for you to disconnect the negative terminal. But for most of us that have 1 or 2 family cars, it's not really realistic. And it's very troublesome once you disconnect the negative terminal, right? The entire power is cut off. It's troublesome for you to reprogram some of the settings, especially for continental cars.
Yes,
so the best way is to at least drive it. Yeah.
Got one time, remember my car, the whole car has to reset because really no battery.
Correct.
Yes, so everything.
Yeah.
I understand. So I think now, for us, those with a car, it could be safe that every week just take a good long drive around Singapore. Don't have to come out of your car. Just go like to eat eat win. Without coming out, so we don't have to contact with human, but still help to protect the car. I think it's a good idea because sometimes we stuck in the home for so long. Also, we need to have some kind of mental release.
Relief,
So these young people very good, very knowledgeable. Thank you very much. Now we understand more about how to protect the car, so that when the circuit breaker lifts, then people start to drive again. We don't overload the workshop people. So then after that, everybody even can go out, also cannot go out because the car is all in the workshop. So then we reach the circuit breaker also. So I think thank you very much, Victor. It's very nice talking to you.
No problem.
And I hope.
So remember, if all this thing doesn't work, Victor is there for you.
Yeah, correct.
Especially for you, Uncle Roger.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will leave your contact in my comment section so that people can get in touch with you. Okay. So
sure.
Don't disturb you too long. Thank you very much. I see you.
No worries. Thank you, Uncle Roger.
Okay, so I hope you guys learn how to protect the car so that on the 1st of June, all the car can start, not all go into the workshop. Then you're also like circuit breaker, stay at home. So make sure you learn and take care of your car, and the car will take care of you. Okay, with that, stay safe, stay home. Only go out to drive your car about 10 minutes, then come back. Okay, and if you really have to go out, put on the mask. And give Uncle Roger the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. I see you next week.